When our next couple bought this old Victorian, it didn't look this good. But when they stripped away the layers of age and neglect, they discovered their home had a mysterious past.
It must have been fate that brought Fred and Lori Taylor to this 1895 home in Spokane, Washington.
So tell me how you guys found this house.
Fred was at work and he went on the internet, saw the house. I was at home, went on the internet and found the house. So when he got home, we went, I found a house. He said, I found a house. And
it was the same house.
Yeah, exactly.
It was described as a Queen Anne Victorian, but you wouldn't know it from the pictures.
So if it didn't look like a Victorian in the picture, what did it look like?
Good question. What do you think?
It was kind of hard to tell what it was, really. It looked like a compilation of a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
The 100-year-old home was covered in cement siding, and as the couple stripped it away, they found hidden windows and remnants of Victorian-era paint on the porch. And luckily, they were able to match it at the paint store.
And what's the name of it?
Celestial Heavens Blue.
Ooh, Celestial Heavens Blue.
The place was starting to look Victorian on the outside again, but the inside still needed restoration. Fred and Lori removed the ceiling tile to reveal original 10-foot ceilings. Next, they found a fireplace insert dated 1893.
And the fun thing is all the knobs, all the levers, everything is functional on it.
So you decided definitely we're going to keep that?
Yes.
That's beautiful. It's very ornate.
The fireplace made the couple wonder what life was like here 100 years ago.
It's interesting to think that this would have been a coal-burning fireplace and that this was the method for heating this whole house.
Wow. The whole house?
Yeah, the whole house, I think so.
Fred and Lori didn't find anything else from the original home until Fred headed up to the attic to do some insulation work.
Based upon the fact that we hadn't found anything else in the house, I didn't think we would find anything up here.
But when he got there, he struck gold. Well, sort of.
This is a stock certificate for the Suburban Oil and Gas Company that we found.
Wow, is it worth anything?
No, it's not, because it's not filled out.
Oh,
darn
shoot.
it.
But who left it there? Could it have been the original owners?
Did it make you want to start tearing up the house and looking for more stuff?
I actually ended up tearing out almost all of the floorboards in here looking for things and peering under them with flashlights, so yeah, I did a lot of searching.
As Fred searched, he kept finding more relics from his home's Victorian past.
Well, we found some really interesting things. 2 left shoes, children's shoes.
2 left shoes?
2 left shoes.
Wow, these are definitely looking old.
The shoes dated back to the early 1900s, and there was more where they came from, like a children's book and some romantic letters written to a woman named Peely.
This is a Valentine's.
It's a Valentine's Day card. Sweets to the sweets, don't you wish this was you and me, darling, Peely. So there's a picture of the 2 on the front. And then on the back, oh my darling, I can scarcely wait your return to my arms, your own faithful Buffer.
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 Fred kept digging to see what else he could find, and that's when he uncovered something that helped solve the attic's mystery.
These are canceled checks drawn on the bank of Spokane Falls.
Walter E. Lee. $10, 1893.
A lot of money then.
Yeah, it was a good amount of money then.
So who was Walter Lee? The Taylors did some research and learned that he bought the home back in 1899 for the steep price of $1,400.
Now let's figure out the mortgage payment on that over 30 years. Not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal.
Walter Lee was an attorney for the mining industry. He and his wife Anna lived here with their 6 children, a seamstress, and a nanny.
So does your seamstress and nanny live here as well?
I wish.
Shouldn't everybody have that nowadays? This is my seamstress lives downstairs.
And the Taylors discovered that those letters in the attic belonged to Walter's oldest daughter, Muriel, who went by the nickname Peely. Her boyfriend, Buffer, was a student at the University of Idaho.
Any sign of what happened with Buffer and Peely?
Well, we can surmise that they didn't get married because we checked the records in the 1930 census and there was no record of their marriage.
I like to think that they eloped and ran away. Perhaps to Idaho.
Now that they found out so much about the family who lived here 100 years ago, the Taylors are glad they've brought their home back to its Victorian roots.
When you make changes, do you think about, what would they have done? How would they have done it?
We've talked, Fred and I, and we've said, the house is happy. when we've done something, to put it back to its original. We can feel it.
It looks happy to me.
Yeah.